Happy New Year to you. How is everybody? I'm here with my cuppa, got coffee today, to welcome in the new year with you. So I hope you've all had a lovely festive season, period, whatever you like to call it, holidays. We always have quite quiet ones. So we're not party animals. So yeah, we just have the family round and have a quiet one. But I'm not fond of New Year's Eve. I'm not fond of New Year's Eve. So so we don't do anything then either. So yeah, we have quite a quiet festive period. But it's quite nice to have that break for my husband to have some time off work and get out of your routine for a bit. But then this week I was so looking forward to getting back to routine. So so yeah, I hope everybody has had a nice time and have a nice rest and eaten some nice food and spent time with people who you care about. So the start of the year, usually I get quite excited about the start of the year. And I was so excited about starting my new Star Quest. But then I don't know, there's been a sort of little bit of a dampener on it for some reason, I don't know. And then I was looking at the planet that we're studying this month and the star sign and everything. And there was a lot of talk about sort of limitations and restrictions and steadiness. And I thought, aha, this is it. This is the flavour of the month. So coming into the new year with a sort of more disciplined steadiness. So yeah, that's the feeling I've had at the moment. And I was a little bit nervous about starting something new as well, because I'd got comfortable in the other work that I was doing throughout 2024. And so this was a little bit uncomfortable, but exciting as well. Because I don't know everything about astrology and the zodiac and everything. That's why I want to do it. I'm interested and I've got this thirst to find out all about it in my way and learn in my way. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. Yeah, and I got a little bit like, oh my God, I don't know enough. Oh my God, I don't know, and I'm going to let people down and all that sort of thing. So yeah, there's been some different emotions going off this past week or so. And obviously I'm just finishing off the other course, the Wheel of the Year one as well. So there's a little bit of a messiness to January. That starting something new, finishing something old. We've got my husband still with some health issues and he's got to go for some more tests and the weather's freaking cold as well. Keeping warm's hard. So yeah, there's little things we're working with. Anyway, that's my boring, miserable shit. So, but on a lighter note, let's have some fun as well, obviously. Part of me having fun was creating Starship Sparkle, which I had great fun doing, which was a bit of an impromptu thing that I just thought I needed something fun to blast off into 2025. So I created our little Stella. And yeah, she's been proper cheering me on. You know, come on, let's blast off. So so she hangs on my wall, and I hope you've enjoyed her and been able to make one yourself. I have seen some as well, which always make me make me happy. Oops, sorry, bashing again. Also, look at my lovely moon, Christmas present, and new chair. Boop, boop. So I've got a spinny chair as well. So some more home comforts, some beautifying my room. So that was Stella. And then obviously starting the new year, I'd got my little almanac out. This is the book that I get a lot of the seasonal information in, and this year it's just all about like the stars and things. And I thought, how appropriate is it that we've chosen this subject, and then her book is all about that. So I found that really interesting. And then what I do as well, I read this to get the notes that I make for the moon musings. So if anybody wants to read a little bit more in depth, I do recommend this book. And if you go on my resources page on the website, there's links to all the things that I use and the books and stuff. But this one, I keep it with me, I fold pages over, I stick things in it, I write in it, you know, that's my little go-to. And so something else I wanted to do this year, I haven't been on social media for quite a few months now. I decided that it was just sucking time. And although, you know, people say, well, you need to have a presence there if I want to get more patrons and things like that. And but it just didn't feel right. And to the point where that all I was been going on is YouTube, and then I found that is even sucking some life out of things, and seeing these things popping up, and it's like boom, 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 in your face. And I thought, you know, even that, I need something different. But then over the holidays, when I had a little bit of time to myself, I thought, oh, well, how do you entertain yourself? And we've got used to scrolling on our phones and going on, you know, on our iPads or in the internet, and looking at things. And I sort of sat there and I thought, well, what do I do? Obviously, I've been reading this. So books are wonderful ways. And I thought, I need that, you know, where you get inspired by something, or you see something new, or a new website and things. So, because I'm trying to follow people directly, and put my attention on the people I want to follow, or the stuff I want to follow, the information and things. So I thought, I know, I mean, I do buy magazines from time to time, but I tend to have them given to me. But I thought, no, I think what I'm going to do is subscribe to a magazine again. So I subscribed to Simple Things, which is this one here. I'm not affiliated or anything. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Because these are a lot of I've got old magazines that I'd had a while. They're what I make my grimoires out of. So I subscribed to this, and when it came in the post, I thought, right, you know, this is, and I have sat and I have read so much in it, so much more than I used to when I was going on social media. So I found myself really thirstily getting this and reading it. And as I was going through it, this is January's. Sorry if you can hear a buzzing in the background, I've got my fan heater on. As I was going through it and looking at the lovely recipes and things, I came across a little article here, this one, which says there is so much magic when you look for it, but it's easily missed. It's good practice to ask what's beautiful about this moment. And I looked and I thought, this is lovely, this is. And then I realised it was written by the woman who writes this almanac. So then in turn, on the next page, I found out that she does a podcast, which I've now following that podcast. So that there was this lovely organic way of finding new things to inspire me and feed me. and feed that curiosity about the outside world. So I was really pleased with the fact that I'd paid for a subscription to this magazine. Plus, I can cut it up and use the images. I can turn it into art journals and grimoires and things. So it's a win-win really. And yeah, I still haven't finished reading it, but it's been lovely, and so much more calm, a calm way of which I was trying to eating content. I was thinking of yeah, a calmer way of devouring content, slower and yeah, nicer. So that was some good things that I had done. Yeah, over the holidays I did that. So I wanted to share that with you. And the fact that rather than having lots of things, you know, condensing it down to the things that matter, the things that are good for us, are good for our souls. Feed us the good stuff, you know, don't look for the negativity or look for something to fix ourselves all the time and things like that. So that was that. I also wanted to share with you the books. Oh, I treated myself to Flow magazine. Found out that they do twice yearly now, the English version. I used to have this, I used to subscribe to this, and one of my favouriteest magazines ever. And then they stopped doing the English version, and you can only get it in Dutch. And so, yeah, I found out that as well. So I've got that, and I haven't yet opened that. So that's one I can't wait to get stuck into. Now, the work that I'm doing at the moment, the notes pages, the zodiac notes and the planets notes that I'll be sharing with you. Obviously, I don't know about these things, so I have to find them from somewhere now. I have got a couple of books to show you. Oh, I've forgotten my other thing. I've got something else as well. But this is a book that you can see I've got all my little notes in, that I found easy to consume about astrology. Still a lot of information, and I got a little bit bamboozled, but I'm trying to take from it piece by piece, bite by bite. So the notes that I've been making for you and sharing with you, I have used information from this book by Yasmin Boland, and I will be directing you to her website if you want to do your own birth chart and things when we get into that. But that one there, as you can see, and also I treated myself to this lovely little deck. I don't know if you can see that. Heavenly Bodies Astrology, the deck by Lily Ashwell. Again, I'm not getting money for these. I'm just showing you. So she's got this deck of cards here. And it has all the planets, all the houses, all the signs and everything like that. So that's a really nice one. And it comes with a beautiful little book. So I've been reading this and taking notes from this. I've been doing a lot of reading. And, yeah, finding it really quite fascinating. And starting to link it together as a practice. So that's good. So we've been looking at Capricorn, and so I'd found the card for Capricorn and everything, and I'd done some notes. Sorry, you can see in the back of my head. And then I've been creating a page, which I shared last week. So this is Stella, bless her. I've started her. Stella's naming page here. And I've put my little wheel as we're going to work around the different zodiac signs, the different months, the different planets through the year. I've put that on there as well. But then I did Capricorn, which is all very pink and grey. So we did that. And I thought it would be nice to create some sort of like something to condense it in. So I've got my my grimoire, which helps me understand the star sign and things like that, but I wanted like bite-sized things. So I've got some revision cards, and I've made a little revision card here, which I'm going to be sharing properly with you, but that's something that that I hadn't thought about doing, that I am going to do, so that you've got something, your own work that you can build up through the year to flick through, to refer back to, like a little reference cards, revision notes. There you go. So we're going to do that. And this morning I have been doing the notes for Saturn, because I'm doing the spread about Saturn. And I've also made a little revision card to go with that too. You'll see I've done that too. So I will be sharing these with you, and I've also been working busily on making a basic birth chart so that you can fill it in with your own details, and showing you where to find those things out and everything. So yeah, I've been doing some little sheets like this. That's what I've been busy doing the past couple of days. Oh, I will be sharing with you this week our Zola, which you'll see a little thing all about her, our Capricorn poppet. And yes, she is telling me to get structured, get organised, plan it, be disciplined, commit. A lot of that going on. So I've been doing that, and also lots of new things starting, and also I've started my diary page, which I'm going to be doing a video all about that, and how to prompts to get you motoring on it. But I'll just show you what I have done here. So I don't know if you can see that. That's my first page. I've used a bit of collage, some stickers. I've written about how I felt. I've written about something I've seen, and I've written about what I did last week. So yeah, that's something I'm going to be talking about a bit more in depth next week. I'm going to do a video about that. But if you want to get motoring, you know, just use the prompts. What did you see? What did you feel? What did you do? What did you hear? And write that in your book. And add some little stickers and things like that as well. So that's that. That's everything that's been going on. I'm just going to have a quick drink. I think there's a strange air around at the moment. There's a lot of upheaval, a lot of, I don't know where things are going and what's going to happen. And not an awful lot of positivity floating around out there. We can bring the positivity in here though. And that little book that I showed you last time we did cuppa and a chat, the book How to Be Brilliant, I've read that totally, and a lovely, lovely book, all about, you know, I mean, things that we know anyway. You haven't got yesterday, you haven't got tomorrow, you've only got today. And being happy in the moment now. Thinking about what's good now. Not worrying about what might come tomorrow or regretting what you did yesterday. Oh, by the way, I did have some regrets. You know when I said I wasn't a party animal? Well, we went over to some friends, and if you're watching, you all know who I'm talking about. And we went for a lovely walk, and we had some lovely food, and we had some lovely red wine. And then we had some more lovely red wine. And then we had some more lovely red wine. And then I'd forgotten how much lovely red wine I'd had. I was just thoroughly enjoying myself, dancing in their kitchen, singing quite badly, and meandered home in an Uber and went to bed thinking nothing about it, and woke up the next morning and I thought I had died. And so, yes, regrets, I have a few, yes, and that was one of them. And I shouldn't have done that. But then again, I thought back to the book and things it'd say, and what you would say was, well, did you enjoy yourself? Yes, I did enjoy myself. Did you have fun? Yes, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I wasted a day afterwards feeling horrendous, but hey ho. So yeah, coming back to the moment and what's nice and what's comfortable and what feels good, and being happy and contented with that. So I'm sitting with the uncomfortableness of a new year and what that might bring. I feel like it's going to be some good stuff, but I think that will come, we'll have to do the work. So I think we've all got to do some work, and we can look forward to some good things, even if the world around us is a mess and broken. Your life doesn't have to be broken. I'm feeling quite happy, quietly happy. And another thing, you don't have to smile to be happy. I told my husband that. I said, I've got a resting fish face. So when I'm not talking or smiling, I do look a bit miserable. So, but I'll try and tell people, it's okay, I'm happy in here. Leave me alone. I don't have to smile all the time. So I hope you're all feeling some air of positivity about the coming year and what things we're going to do together or on your own. And I hope that we can come together, my little community on my website. I'm loving that. It's obviously in its infant stages, so it'll slowly build, that will. And I think that's something that I really wanted to do, that building a community space for people who are like me. And if you're like me, join me if you haven't already. And I will go and get busy now, because I've got some lovely art to do and to learn some new things about editing videos, which I am trying to do this year. That's one of my things. It's because I'm trying to bring things together a little bit better. So package things better, so that it's not a constant barrage of my things that I create. Because I want to share everything with you, but I think sometimes I do bombard. So so I'm going to try and package them into neat things that are a little bit less bombarding. Okay. So I will be back again soon, and you will see what we create this week. I hope you're all well. I hope you're having fun, and I'm sending you lots of lovely creative vibes.